His Jedi skills should certainly be coming handy against any terrorist attempts, and we have heard rumors of many against the Mediator. And you are, indeed, within striking distance of surface missiles, C-3PO added, but he stopped short, this time catching on to the many disapproving looks that came his way. I did not know that Jedi Skyler would prove so, Abdul paused, searching for the right word, intractable. Stubborn, you mean, said Leia. As they all started away, Leia did manage a bit of a smile when she heard Mara behind her tell Jaina, maybe Nom Anor has met his match. C-3PO, a protocol droid, its copper coloring tinged red from the constantly blowing dust of Ramamul, skittered down an alley to the side of the main avenue of Red Haven and peeked out cautiously at the tumult beyond. The fanatical followers of Nom Anor, the Red Knights of Life, had gone on a rampage again, riding throughout the city in an apparent purge of land speeders under Tutecans, eight-legged lizards with enormous tusks that climb right up past their black eyes and curling like white eyebrows. Ride the beasts given by life, one Red Knight screamed at a poor civilian as the wrinkled Dracelian merchant was dragged from the cockpit and punched and pushed to the ground. Perversion! 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 Several other Red Knights cried in unison, Life, pretender! And they set upon the land speeder with their turban iron pommel staves, smashing the windshield, bashing inside moldings, crushing the steering wheels and other controls, even knocking one of the rear drive cylinders engines from its mount. Satisfied that the craft was wrecked beyond repair, they pulled the Dracelian to his feet and shoved him to and fro, warning him to ride creatures, not machines. Or, better still, to use the legs that nature had provided and walk. Then they beat him back down to the ground and moved on, some climbing back atop the Tutecans, others running beside. The land speeder continued to hover, though it had only a couple of repulsors still firing. It looked more like a twisted lump of bitten metal than a vehicle, tilting to one side because of the unequal weight distribution and the weakened lift capacity. Oh dear me, the protocol droid said, ducking low as the contingent storm passed. Tap, 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 came the ringing of metal on the metal against the top of the droid's head. C-3PO slowly turned about and saw the fringe of the telltale black capes and the red dye hides. With a screech, the droid stood up and cried to run away, but a pommel stave smashed in the side of his leg, and he went face down in the red dust. He lifted his head, but rising up on his arms only gave the two Red Knights a better handhold as they walked past, each scooping the droid under one shoulder and dragging him along. Got a 9PO! One of the pair called out to his lizard-riding buddies, and a cheer went up. The doomed droid knew the destination, the square of hopeful redemption. There's got to be a correction here. C9PO. Oh, this is a C9PO. Did I say C3PO? I meant C9PO. So, C9PO was glad that he wasn't programmed to experience pain. It was a stupid thing to do, Leia said firmly. Worth thought he was helping us, Jaina reminded. But Leia wasn't buying that argument. Worth was trying to find his own thrills, she corrected. And that hotshot attitude of his will reinforce the ring of truth to Nom Anor's diatribes against the Jedi.